Welcome, welcome, welcome to Big Lake Show Vibes. I am your host, Crim Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win. And unfortunately, it got all bad. Let's see what the final score was 105, 101. I didn't even take any notes down. We're just going to vent. Listen, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're here after every single game. The good, the bad, the ugly, and this one was the ugliest of the ugly. Where do we begin? Let's start with some positives. Shout out to my guy, LeBron James. I felt for 46 and a half, maybe 47 minutes, I thought he was the best player on the court. Wasn't even close. Comment from Eccentric, JJ being pathetic. We'll get to that in a second. We will definitely get to that. Positives. Shout out to the others. They continue to do good things, right? Jake LaRavia, Jackson Hayes, Vando almost was in the final lineup, right? Marcus Smart. All those four right there, the others, they've been doing great for us all season, right? I'm starting to be able to depend on them. That's all I'm going to give us for the good. Now, to get to the bad. Eccentric mentioned it. Let's start with JJ. JJ, you call that timeout. I don't know what it takes. Whatever it takes, you get that timeout called. We get the rebound. Bron is looking at you like, yo, what are we doing? We calling this or not? And it seemed like you did the go ahead. I just watched you post game. You said you tried to call it. They didn't give it to you. So you said, you know what, rock with it. No, JJ, no. Everybody was thrown off from that point on. You got to call the timeout. We had two of them. You call the timeout. You're an offensive mind. You run an ATO. Comment from Daniel. SMH, LeBron carried. What's up? Yo, that's that. We just mentioned it. The two positives tonight, LeBron James being the best player on the court for 47 minutes. And the others, LaRavia, Smart, Jackson Hayes, and Vando. Comments from Rondo, SMH, man. I be talking with my dog Rondo throughout the game, sending messages back and forth, and I knew GOAT was going to take over. You look at the plus minus, GOAT was doing damage. We talking about LeBron James, a.k.a. Le Captain America. But everybody else was bad, right? Let's start with the not so bad, kind of bad, and then we'll get to the ridiculous. Luka Doncic, kind of bad, right? It's just the shot selection. It's the volume of shots, right? It's the help defense a little bit, right? But we come to expect that. But I'm just like, we don't have to jack up shots every single time. Comment from Daniel, frustrating loss. I'm going to say this is the most frustrating loss of the season only because we broke our clutch game streak. Right? We broke that. Comment from Eccentric, dude couldn't hit free throws. He looked dog tired to me, right? And that's the last thing. Luka Doncic, you're looking dog tired in the second quarter, right? It's crazy. I saw him at the free throw line about to take a shot. Head down. Doing that breathing technique where you got to hit the diaphragm. Straight diaphragm breaths. I'm like, yo, you cannot be that tired right now. And then you seen him brick 2 free throws. So I was like, he might be. Comment from OG Life. LeBron did not have a good clutch game tonight. He missed all his shots down the stretch and turned over the ball. Comment from Rondo. I know you're going to get to it, but D fucking A. I got to stop cursing. The algorithm does not like that. Oh, comment from Rondo. Hate that damn step back. Luka playing sluggish all game. SGA Sports Talk. Hi, Crim Slim. What's good, my dog? El Angeles, I just got home from the game. El Angeles, tell us, what was the vibe in the building on the walkout? Like 1 to 10, how frustrated was the community? Now, we talked about the not so bad Luka the Don, but he also didn't hit his average on points, right? So he had a subpar game, right? There's just no other way around it. He didn't get the free throws, attempts. He was trying to get free throw calls a little bit too much, right? Bad shot selection. Couple of turnovers weren't the best, but he still got it done, right? When we needed him, he still made plays happen. So I got to support him. Coming from SGA, I'm a big fan of you, man. Salute, man. Salute, bruh. Hopefully we can do this event in February with the Lakers Warriors. Now, to the ridiculous. Let's my boy Rondo mentioned it, but let's just talk about it. DeAndre Ayton. I had no idea. I'm talking with my boy Rondo. He's like, yo, Ayton is killing me. I'm like, I don't remember him doing much, but I just remember Jackson Hayes getting busy. I look up the stats, right? It's either 4 and 5, 5 and 4. It doesn't really matter. It's all bad. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 5 points, 4 rebounds. It's unacceptable. It's ridiculous, right? Jackson Hayes hustling, running out to the 3, getting back to grab boards. You just can't have that, DeAndre Ayton. You are too big of a name to give me 4 and 5, right? It's just not it's just unacceptable, right? We need big man presence, and Milwaukee don't got a big man. Giannis, he ain't a 5, right? Giannis be all over the court. SGA, I predicted a sleeper that Jackson Hayes would have over 5.5 points, and he went finished with 6. Hey, a win is a win. OG Life, 8 and 4 points is terrible. Trade his ass. Rondo is never okay. El Angeles, I will tell you this much. I was told from a little birdie that Luka was pissed Bron didn't play against the Spurs, and low-key said he wasn't going to play because of the shit Bron doing. SJ Sports Talk, can you read my comment? I seen the frustration from Luka playing with DA from Rondo and El Angeles to Spurs. Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. There was definitely some friction, right? The only thing that solves friction is winning in sports, right? Especially at the professional level. The only thing that fixes friction is winning. Right? When we don't win, that's when you can start to see the fissures. That's when you can start to see the little cracks in the ground. But that's okay. We're going to get that fixed. We're going to get things right. You know, I think when it comes down to it, the Lakers are a good team when we're doing what we're supposed to do, just like most teams, but we just got the firepower to bang with the best of the best. Now, can we cop a plea and say no Rui, no AR-15 is hurting us bad? Of course we can, right? But what it boils down to is we just didn't execute down the stretch, right? We were crushing them that fourth quarter. Third quarter, it got ridiculous, but that was part Luka the Don, just super tired. Mr. Duck, Krim, I can't wait for my birthday tomorrow. Yo, everybody, shout out to my dog, Mr. Duck, birthday tomorrow. Live it up, man. Don't even think about this. Right? We'll get back, man. Enjoy your day, brother. So, yeah, I just think we just didn't execute down the stretch, which we are known to do and which I expect us to do, right? Granted, I didn't think that was a foul call on Luka the Don for the sixth foul, right? I didn't think that. But they called it. Your man's did a whole full kick out. We got to let it rock, right? So, win some, you lose some. It did hurt to see our clutch streak go down. It did hurt to see my guy LeBron James get swatted and then get the steal from behind. Because I was about to come on here talking GOAT James crazy, right? I was going to get on here. Had we won, I might even have pulled out the LeBron Henny. No lie, right? I was close. I was close. But down the stretch, he just didn't produce. So we gotta save that for another day. But he was playing great basketball, right? Great basketball, good defense, playing bully ball with Giannis all game. And to a bigger point, the whole he's cooked, he's washed, he can't, this is his last season. Ain't no way. Ain't no way he's retiring anytime soon. Right? I just don't think so. Comment down below if you think otherwise. Is there anybody else that we really need to get at? Not really. It was just execution, right? JJ not calling the timeout. Luka the Don just having an off night. DeAndre Ayton roller coaster. We don't know what we're going to get any given night, right? And for some reason, he just doesn't rebound the ball well, right? Vando grabbing boards. See, everybody grabbing boards, but I never see DeAndre Ayton really just snatching boards, right? So I don't know what's up. Comment from El Angeles. That's the issue. It's eternal, and Bron BS is making it hard because remember before Bron came back, the chemistry was on point. I don't think it's Bron. Well, okay, I take that back. It's definitely Bron in the sense that they probably started off on the bad foot, right? And that was Bron feeling some type of way, right? But I think as far as this game, Luka, you can't foul out. You can't be close to fouling out. You can't be clanking free throws. I just think he was just dog tired. He was just dog tired. But it is Luka's squad right now. And so everybody's really at the mercy of him, right? Just the facts of the matter. Now, I think he scored 24 points, 24, 26. That's almost 8 points, 7 points less than his average, right? So it just wasn't a good Luka showing. Comment from Rondo. DA supposed to have 20 and 20 or at least 10. Yo, he's a premier player. Rondo pointed this out to me yesterday, I think. Yo, DA was a first round pick over in that same Luka the Don draft class where Luka went third. Right? Come on, man. Come on, man. OG life. Why does Gabe Vincent play? He can't make any shots and gets picked on defense. Yeah, Gabe is in that trade talk. We hit Rob Pelinka, Gabe Vincent. Unfortunately, Vando, I don't want to get rid of Vando, but I know teams are going to want him if we're giving away our others, right? Vando, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, Maxi Kleber. We'll give you all of them, right? Just give us somebody, right? Give us somebody. Because you're right. Gabe Vincent has not been a great return on investment. Comment from Mr. Duck, we sold at the last minute. That's all it really was. I don't expect that. I don't expect that again. When we smell blood, we don't leave without a bite, right? So that was rare. It took 3-time defensive player of the year type of effort, right? Everybody ain't going to be Giannis. So I think we're going to be okay there. SGA Sports Talk. Thoughts on the Lakers losing 105-101 against the Bucks with Giannis, Rollins, Kuzma, Portis, Turner, and Harris? And what are your top 5 takeaways from the loss? Good question, SGA. Major thoughts are just that we're still a really good team. It's just execution. Execution and sometimes a little blip in error by JJ. The last thing, JJ, I also thought we should have saved that second challenge. You got them both right, but the second one was less consequential. You know, I like to have a challenge with a minute to go because the refs start getting wonky. They start getting wonky. So I just thought it was just little mental lapses from both the coaching and the players. Luka fouling or even being that close to foul. Like, if Kevin Porter's going to hit it, he's going to hit it. Right? And top 5 takeaways, really quick off the top of my head, LeBron was the best player on the court. Number 2, it hurt to see our clutch record. We're now 13-1. Boo-hoo, right? Whoop-de-doo. Number 3, the others are producing. Like, they're dependable. And when we get our starters back and we put the others right in the position where they're supposed to be, our bench is going to be thriving. Point number 4, Luka the Don just got to be, I don't want to say more efficient, because a part of his game is that Mamba mentality. You leave me even semi-open, I'm taking this. But he just needs to have a better understanding of what we need from him night in, night out. And he needs to get his wind up, right? He got to get his endurance up just a little bit. Get on them beaches, do some runs, get some hills in, right? It's a whole bunch of trails. Go you on a little mountain range. Do your thing, bruh. Come on, man. And number 5. Number 5 is just like, we'll be back. Oh, man. Number 5, DeAndre Ayton is bugging. No way you should be 4 points, 5 rebounds. That's ridiculous. But good question, though. Where we at? Let's see. Shout out to the chat again. I see the chat is booming. From Rondo, no, that still was a reaching on Giannis. I believe it, but they start getting wonky, and we know Bron gets no calls. It's got to be blatant. Comment from SGA Sports Talk: Lakers on a 2-game losing streak. I don't even want to go there. We don't even want to talk about that. Comment from Eccentric: Ayton is out of here. Lakers tried to ruin my weekend. Right, Eccentric, don't let it go down, man. We got to go out tonight. This will not be a long live, right? We going to get out tonight. It's Friday night. We're going to get our boogie on. That's what we're going to do, right? We got to. Comment from SGA Sports Talk: how did the Lakers lose? Bad execution. Coaching down to the players. Comment from Rondo: agreed, DA got to go. He got to go, but I think, are we going to trade him straight up for AD? Right? It's got to be something like we still need 2 good big men. Comment from El Angeles: sorry, Krim. I knew Bron was going to choke the game. I was right behind the Lakers bench tonight. I seen the look in Bron's eyes, like Mobb Deep said, shook ones. Oh, hey, man. He's definitely not the one to be taking the final shot, right? He's a great playmaker. I didn't like the 2 back-to-back 3-point misses. I didn't like that. I would have preferred him drive it to the rack on at least one of those. But with all of that said, Bron was the reason we were even in that game, right? At the end of the 3rd quarter, stuff was looking crazy, right? Bron definitely put us on his back, shoulders back, and said, yo, I'm going to get us back in this game. 98-94, I think that was the score. We was right there, right? Just bad execution down the stretch. Comment from Eccentric: why was Luka subbed out when we were 4 points up? I don't know. I don't know. Like JJ, I thought he took Bron out at weird times. I get it. He needs a breather, but if we're rolling, we're rolling, right? If we're rolling, we're rolling. El Angeles, Krim, I'm telling you, fam, Bron killed the team joy and chemistry. You got to take the fan out of it, and Bron is the problem. Nah, man. Nah. I think, to me, this is just my opinion. Comment down below if y'all think otherwise. And again, there's no right, wrong answer, right? You could be right. You could definitely be right. What I think, though, is hurting us right now is no AR-15. Right? That's a minimum of 20. He was averaging 27, 28 points a game. No AR is like unfathomable. Right? He ain't never missed time like this. So it's like, you just knew he was always going to be available. And for him to be out for an extended stretch, with no word on when he's coming back, it's like, nah, that really crushed us. That crushed us. Comment from Eccentric. Gabe and Maxey are good assets. They're expiring contracts. You know those is big, right? They'll basically take you in and just say, yo, we're good. That's expiring now. Comment from Healthy Rhythm. Houston lost. We're still 5th seed. We need to get rid of DA. Sorry, dude. But we need more than a placeholder. Good job, Bron and Vando. Go Lakers. I like that energy, Healthy Rhythm. I appreciate the Bron support. We need it. Right? It's getting tough for my guy out here. But again, I thought he played very well for 47 minutes. The last minute, maybe 2 minutes was not the best. It wasn't good. It just wasn't good. I'm going to be real. OG Life. Lakers would have no chance in the playoffs without LeBron. They need him. I agree, right? I think he's been the Captain America. And tonight, I for sure know he was the best player on the court, Lakers and Bucks included. He was better than Luka tonight. He was more impactful than Luka tonight. He was better than Giannis tonight. Minus that last stretch. But overall, he was better than him. So we'll see, man. Comment from Rondo. Luka got picked over DA, then got traded from the Hawks to the Mavs. Then the Mavs call him fat, and now he has to be with the player that got picked over him while being better now. DA disrespect. Yeah. But him and DA seem to have a good chemistry, right? Not tonight, but throughout the season, the lob threat now, Jackson Hayes is eating. Jackson Hayes is jumping out the gym and eating in that role. I'm not saying we need to bench DeAndre Ayton and start Jackson Hayes and like switch their roles, because I just think DA is not mentally ready for that swap out. But Jackson Hayes is playing better right now. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think he may have had more minutes than him tonight, too. Let's just check really quick. 24 minutes for Jackson Hayes, 24 minutes for DeAndre Ayton. The writing's on the wall. Okay? The writing's on the wall, DeAndre. You better be ready to play. Where we at? Luka got, El Angeles. At OG, they didn't have a chance with him in the last playoffs and still lost. Yo. What is with this Bron slander? I get it. He missed both of the threes. He got his shot blocked. He then got pickpocketed. Okay, that is a lot. That is a lot. Damn. I can't even say nothing, Bron. I really can't. Comment from Rondo. Luka got a lot to prove while Bron has nothing to prove, which is where the problem comes in. Oh, no, I think they're both hungry for a chip. I just need Luka to be a little hungrier with the endurance, with like stamina, right? I just felt like he didn't have that much gas tonight. You saw his leg, or there's something like there's like a mini injury in his legs, right? That could be the case as well, because I'm seeing him like wince a little bit, like he's tweaking, like his hamstring just ain't right. I hope that's not the case. You never know. Comment from Rondo: Bron ran the floor better than the players who are all younger than him. It's unbelievable, right? This man is jumping out the gym at 41. Comment from Healthy Rhythm: LD needs to take the LeBron Leadership 101 course. Luka. Amen. Comment from Rondo: DA is big for nothing. Eccentric, I'll trade him for AD. No doubt about it. OG Life: Lakers were an incomplete team last year. LeBron is always a threat in the playoffs, but Luka has to carry. Right. Hey, El Angeles, man. Hold on. You can't just get at my guy, Bron. I'm looking at the numbers. Luka the Don, 24 points, right? 8 of 25 from the field. We need him to carry. We need him to drop. He's averaging 33, 34 a night. We need that. The team is built around that. You taking 25 shots? We need to see 30 piece plus. 25 shots, 24 points? Nah. I cannot let LeBron James slander completely go down without some Luka hits. Nah, not tonight. Not 25 shots with 24 points. And that's my guy, Luka the Don, too, right? But we got to be fair. Comment from me centric: Shook Ones is crazy. That was a good line from El Angeles. So I can't even front. El Angeles: Crim, the funny part, they played the song right before they came out the huddle. See, that's the thing. El Angeles be in that building, right? So he get to see what's going down. Now, I know when I'm at the games, I have a different level of investment, right? It's a different level of investment in the game. So I get where he's coming from. I get where El Angeles is coming from. And as any longtime Lakers fan will tell you, they tolerate LeBron. They don't rock with LeBron, right? And that's just from years of battle. Kobe, Bream, Bryant, we get it, right? No doubt about that. I understand. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Eccentric: Bron just get carried away sometimes, honestly. He was doing well until he got carried away. It's regular season, we good. Oh, now in the grand scheme of things, we're fine. We get AR-15 back, we're cooking. We don't even have our sharpshooter, right? We don't even got our SEAL Team 6 sniper and Rui Hachimura back. We'll be straight. Like, we're going to get back to where we need to. Right now, we're just trying to hold down the fort. Everybody's saying Bron number 3 on the team. We missing Robin. Right? So, we get AR's 28 points back, even if it's 25. 25 points a night. He's usually efficient. We'll be fine. We'll be cooking. Comment from Rondo: Luka getting fouled out was insane. Come on, refs. You know you're not supposed to do that. That's one of the faces of the league. You don't foul him out. You make Michael Porter Jr. Not Michael. Is it Michael Porter Jr.? Is it Michael Porter Jr.? Whatever. Porter Jr. You make Porter Jr. have to hit that 3. Kevin Porter Jr. Comment from Rondo: Kyrie out indefinitely. El Angeles: see, Crim, that's the issue. AR don't want to play with Bron no more. I don't want to say too much. AR not stupid. He knows Rich Paul was Bron mouthpiece. I can't. Oh, don't say it ain't so, brother. Say it ain't so. By the way, shout out to the chat. You see the chat? Yo, man, we building us up a little network, right? Hot takes, info. You know what I'm saying? It's all going down. Shout out to the squad. Shout out to the chat. Comment El Angeles at Rondo, but I can blame the player with the most final losses if you're going to take that route. Whoa. Hey, El Angeles now. Yo, you see my guy, man. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on. Can we keep it civil tonight, please? You already had a bad game. We've established that. Those last 2 to 3 minutes were just ridiculous. From Rondo, we played Kleber tonight and was good. I think we should play Hayes and Kleber more of DA's minutes. Listen, I think we're giving Kleber those minutes to show off to the league that he can still get busy. He ain't gonna get busy, but he's serviceable, right? He's tradable. Comment from Rondo, nah, you can't, because that would mean we're depending on a 400-year-old player at El Angeles. Yeah, Bron is 253 years old, right? Like, don't let the vibranium fool you, right? Man, as old as Wilt Chamberlain. So, come on, man. Come on. He come from that old cloth, right? Bron was back in the 1700s type old, right? That man ancient. You got to do carbon dating on that brother. So we got to give him some form of a pass, but the last couple minutes, it don't go down. Comment from El Angeles. Krim, I've been a Lakers team fan since 1986, born and raised Los Angeles, Cali. So I'm a team guy. I don't care about him. His name is just one name on the back of my Lakers team jersey. And that's what I said. Like, if you are a die-hard Lakers fan, you tolerate LeBron. Like, you accept him on the squad, but you don't really like him. Right? It's too many battles between him and Kobe. It's just too many. They were at polar opposites, right? They were polar opposites. You had an established disdain for that man. So I can understand completely any Lakers fan that's like, yo, I'm sick of Bron. Right? So I get it. 1,000%. 1,000%. Comment from Healthy Rhythm. And LB is 41, 23 years in, and still playing as good as most NBA babies on the hardwood. With that, night all. Love the chat. Peace out. Yo, peace out, Healthy Rhythm. I appreciate that positive energy. Comment from Rondo. You will, El Angeles. You got rank. Yeah, now when you've been watching since 86, you're right, man. Yo, that's top dog status. Comment from El Angeles. Krim, okay, where was your guy against the Spurs when we needed him? Was there to help Luka? He can't do the back-to-backs, right? The man just not built for that. I know if you've been watching since 86, then you in 40s, maybe in the 50s. So you know, you wake up some mornings, I be going out to play with the young boys. I can only do that on every 3 days, right? I can't be doing no back-to-back? Back-to-back with the 40 knees? Nah. I just don't want to see him on another, right? I would have loved to see him against the Spurs too, right? I just didn't know if he had it. Comment from Rondo. SGA just commented again. Yeah, we don't have the, I don't know. SGA, it says message retracted on my side, so I can't even see what you type. OG Life, there will never be another LeBron. Real hoop heads will miss him when he's gone. Oh, my goodness. The day of mourning, right? The 7 days of mourning that will be required for when GOAT James retires is crazy. I'm going to be real. When Kobe dropped that 60 and he retired, a brother damn near shed a tear. All right? A brother damn near shed a tear. And it was evident that he could not play anymore, right? The body he had given it all, right? He had given it all. So it was one of those things like, it's just, for LeBron, it's going to come so out of nowhere. We're just not going to be ready for it. We're not going to be ready for it. Like, farewell tour is going to be crazy. And it's not going to be a real farewell tour because Luka's on the squad now, right? It's championship every year, right? There's not a farewell tour. That's just not how it goes. We're not going to give you the rock and say on the last game, do your thing. Get whatever you want to get up. It's just not how it's going to go. So Shout out to Bron, though. Coming from Los Angeles. You got to remember, Kobe set the bar high. All these ducking games. Kobe didn't do that shit. Kobe wanted to finish the game with a blown ACL. Now, the blown ACL was crazy, but that was not good for him. That wasn't good for him. I think in hindsight, well, now, let's just be real, and I gotta keep it a buck, right? The training staff has a lot more power than they did 5, 10 years ago, right? Training staff say he's not playing. Just how it goes nowadays, right? Coach don't got no say. Player don't got no say. Wemby want to play right now. If you look at the post game when Wemby was talking, he said, yo, got to talk to the training staff on why I'm on this minutes restriction. This bullshit, right? That's on them. Coach said, hey, I want him to play. Like, what you want me to do? They said he's not ready. So, we listen, man. I just need Bron ready for the playoffs, right? We can be mad about the Spurs. We can be mad about tonight. I just need the Lakers whole going into the playoffs, and we're going to put hands and feet on everybody, John Jones style. Remember, the thing that makes everything right is a W. We're on a 2-game losing streak, so we gotta pick things apart and figure out what's going wrong. But if we reel off another 7, 8 game winning streak, we get in the playoffs, we start knocking these teams' head back, everything will be all right. We bring another parade to the city, everything will be all right. Comment from El Angeles. OG, speak for yourself. Krim, when I see AR, he walks fine to me. I'm just saying. Well, I heard, though, you can't be faking injuries due to the betting and all that, right? So they pretty stickler on that. I don't know. You got more insight than me. OG, LA, you might not be a LeBron fan, but you have to respect his greatness, my guy. And that's a big fact. That is GOAT James, right? El Angeles. Well, he shouldn't play the game if you got to make excuses because of his age. Comment from Rondo. LA. Bron bought us a chip. Cut him some slack. Luka deserved more blame. He takes more free throws. He's younger and he has more to prove. At El Angeles. OG, nope, I don't at all. El Angeles Crim, they was off until Friday. That's not an excuse. That was some duck in the smoke in my book. At Rondo, LOL, I think LA is a Kobe fan. Oh, we know that. Rondo, how long have you been a Laker and only one? Healthy Rhythm, 41 is not an excuse for LBJ. It's a fact, period. And I strongly encourage the haters to take it up man to man with LBJ. It's not about one person. It takes 5 players on each side. And to that point, you can't talk about this game without talking about JJ, without talking about Luka Don, a.k.a. the Slovenian Grim Reaper. He missed a couple headshots tonight. And DeAndre Ayton, right? I get it. There's the easy target is Bron. But you cannot tell me when they got back in the locker room, they didn't look at that stat sheet and they ain't say, DA, what the hell is you doing out there? Right? So we got to be realistic. But I like the excitement, El Angeles. I like that, right? I like the energy that you bring into the chat, right? You getting the chat worked up right now. But I ain't mad at you. Coming from OG Life, LA, you can't call yourself a fan of sports if you don't respect the greatest players. Love them or hate them. I'm revoking your sports fan card, bruh. At Rondo, LOL, okay, but it took Kobe his whole career with the Lakers. That's not fair. Rondo, facts, OG. OG, that's your opinion. I've been around basketball all my life. His game has never moved me or stood out the game. Since you said that, please tell me which part of his game he worked on. If we're talking about Bron, the jumpers. Listen, the way they was talking about Bron jumper when he came in the league, man. Come on now. Where we at? Healthy Rhythm and all that fallback rainbow 2-pointers by LBJ in the paint tonight was a thing of art. Right! The jumper is smooth. Mind you, the 2 3 balls at the end of the game, they were I just want him to drive to the rack, right? Then we wouldn't even have this issue. Rondo, ain't the sad thing Luka supposed to be the leader? How we blaming Bron for real? What the fuck is DA doing? Luka the leader, man. Luka the leader, right? So to that point, El Angeles, we gotta place the heat of the blame, the heaping of the blame on Luka the Don. He just coming from El Angeles for sure. Kobe all day. I played against Kobe in high school. Not ashamed to say I got Kobe number 2 at Rondo, but I can talk basketball with bias. Definitely working the nerves. Yo, the chat is lit tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, come and jump in after the games. We're here right after JJ speaks. We talking real basketball in here, right? It's emotional times, right? It's critical times. This is big lake show vibes, right? Sometimes the vibes are not positive. This was a hurt. This was a game that invokes that kind of energy. Messed up our damn clutch record. But we'll get it back. We'll bounce back, right? And trust me. Bron is definitely gonna make up for that, right? He gonna be in the lab tonight shooting threes all night. All night. Trust me. Where we at? OG Life. LeBron is not Kobe or MJ with the killer handles and jump shot, but Bron knows how to win basketball games. At Healthy Real El Angeles, love your energy. However, yours is bigger now. We can get back to the Lakers. El Angeles Crim. So what footwork has Bron has? Where's handles? Where's the last play on Giannis? Show me. He still has no. Now, we're not going to talk about the footwork because Bron got the signature spin move in the paint. We're not going to do that. Comment from Rondo. I blame these comments on the loss. That's a fact. Right? If we're talking real talk, we just feeling some type of way about the loss. Right? We're feeling some type of way about the loss. And I get it, right? Because it was one of those losses. We just expected us to find a way to win. In the first part of that fourth quarter, Bron was cooking. All game, he was cooking. So I understand the angst. We just can't let it get too crazy. Like, come on, we rocking out with our guys. Whoever that is. I'm a fan of Marcus Smart now. Like, who would have thought? Never in my wildest days would I have been a fan of anybody on that Boston Celtics squad. And yet here I am cheering for Marcus Smart. Mr. Green Hair. So, hey man, when you don the purple and gold, you rock with me. You my guy. Where we at? Eccentric. Uh-oh. Bron cooked Kobe. Eccentric wants smoke. Healthy rhythm. And if we feel this way, I'm sure the players are feeling it way deeper. That's what I know. JJ, I saw JJ's thing. He's mad at himself. I can't wait to see everybody else. Eccentric, we here. Right? Stand up for our guy. Oh, comment from Eccentric. Not like Bron never played against Kobe. El Angeles Crim. Bron has all the generic 2K packages that you start off your My Player with. Eccentric, we here. And the thing is, I love both of them, man. I really do. I really do. I just don't have any Kobe memorabilia up anymore because it's RIP, and it's like it was actually a very I remember my father calling me on that day, like, yo, are you okay? Like mentally, I seen what happened to your mans, right? When your own pops call you like that, you know it's real, right? The very first squabble that I got in back in the day was over Kobe Bean Bryant. I had to give somebody the hip toss. This was back in, let's see, I was probably at 10, 11. maybe 10 years old. So 95. I had to get somebody to hip toss. Talking about Kobe Bean Bryant, right? So I don't want it to be a him versus him, but Bron did cook Kobe. But that's my guy. Like Kobe always been my guy. Just he always been my guy, right? So shout out to Kobe Bean Bryant, R.I.P. to Mamba, and let's keep things positive moving forward, right? Couple more comments and then we'll get to the numbers, and then we'll get back to the chat because the chat is spicy tonight. I love it. I love it. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, come and rock out with us, right? We having fun in here, man. Don't let. Sports is about competition. It's got a little animosity behind it. When there's dogs all in the kennel, you're going to hear some barking, right? You're going to hear some barking. Coming from El Angeles, but Bron ducked Kobe in 2009, 2010, or 2008. Healthy rhythm. Welcome to the politics of basketball. I grew up playing b-ball on a rim off the barn. Just saying. Damn. El Angeles, Bron, Cavs teams where the numbers... it cut off the number seeds, but Kobe made it what it made it. Where was the Bron excuse? Eccentric, guru, MCs act like they don't know. El Angeles got me started now. OG life. I'm talking Kobe over Bron in their. I'm taking Kobe over Bron in their primes. Kobe had too much heart. Rondo, R.I.P. Kobe and Gigi, 24-8-2. Right. When we put it all in perspective, this is Big Lake Show vibes, so we always got to give respect to the Mamba, right? Shout out to the Mamba, no doubt about it, man. Would have loved to see him just be around and be a I don't want to say a leader, but just a voice to the team, right? A big brother to LeBron. I thought that they had really started to mend that relationship, right? Really start to build that relationship as Lakers, right? They were really starting to lock in as Lakers, right? Kobe was bringing Gigi to the games like, yo, go check out Bron. We checking out Bron tonight, right? So I felt like Kobe was close to giving him the official cosign, like, yo, Laker for life. You know what I'm saying? I felt like it was coming. It was coming. We just didn't get the opportunity, right? So, once again, RIP to Mamba. I hate even talking about that part because it's just such a sad ending to the story that just makes it, but man, salute to him. Salute to my guy, Bron. Salute to the Lakers of old, even back in the 80s when I really started watching them. 90s, right? Late 80s, like late 80s, right? I ain't that old. Late 80s, like 88, 89. I always been playing basketball since I got video of me 1 year old, like practicing. Like, so I always been on the ball, but since like 88, 89, really watching the basketball. Come on, man. Shout out to the show. Comment from Healthy Rhythm, ditto. Come from El Angeles. Don't get me wrong. I know Bron personally. He would tell you, I say to his face that I don't like his game. Oh, man. I mean, I love his game, though. That's the Captain America. That's the Captain America, dog. There's the reason he's the finals MVP for the Olympics, baby. The best of the best. He was the best of them. But back to the game. The chat should tell you everything about how we were feeling about the game, right? There's frustration to be had. JJ, you're lucky El Angeles is throwing it off because I'm telling you, it would have got greasy for you tonight. Because I'm feeling some type of way about you not calling that timeout. Coming from Healthy Rhythm, uninterrupted, period. All right, let's get to the numbers. 43% from the field, 42% from the three-point line, 57% from the free throw line. Luka, we just need better, man. We need better. If they not calling it that much, when you do get some, you got to make them, dog. 12 turnovers. That's elite. We started off the game, I think it was 12 assists on 13 baskets. And I think the next 2 baskets, I think we got assists off of 2. So it was like 14 or 15 out of the first 16 baskets were assists. And I just thought, we're playing amazing basketball right now. And then we kind of got away from that, right? We kind of got away from that. Started doing a little too much ISO ball, too much dribbling into our shots. I don't know if that's a JJ thing, if they're not listening to JJ, if sometimes he just lets us do our thing. But we got to work on that, right? 45 rebounds, won the rebounding battle. No blocks, surprisingly, tonight. 9 steals. Comment from El Angeles. I told JJ his coaching is trash tonight. It just wasn't that good, bro. It wasn't that good. But we're gonna bounce back. Individually, GOAT James. 26 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 of 21 from the field. Efficient. 2 of 7 from the three-point line. I thought the last 2 threes were unnecessary, but it's okay. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 3 steals as well. The +8 tonight was a +8. Luka the Don led the team in minutes tonight. 24 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. For anybody else, hey, man, that's a great game. But if you're averaging 33, that kind of hurt. Comment OG Life. I miss role players like D-Fish, Rick Fox, and Big Shot Bob. Big Shot Bob was my guy, man. Big Shot Bob was my guy. So was D-Fish. D-Fish hit a couple big shots too, right? Right? D-Fish hit a bunch of big shots too. Luka, we need a little bit more, man. 8 of 25 from the field. 4 of 6 from the three-point line. That was great. 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Damn. 2 steals. -14, though, for the game. Bron +8. Luka -14 for the game. That's it right there. Jake LaRavia. 13 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 8 from the field, 3 of 5 from the three-point line. You know, when I talk about the others, I keep forgetting about Jake LaRavia because he's playing so good. Like, he's playing that good. But as I think about it, if the starters are who the starters were, Luka, AR, Rui, Bron, DeAndre Ayton, we got depth. We got depth. Marcus Smart, Jake LaRavia, Vando, Jackson Hayes, and I feel like I'm missing one other person. Let me check. Who are we missing? No, that's about it. I think that's it. That's it. And Marcus Smart, we got numbers. And Marcus Smart, we got a 10-man rotation that I can count on. Minus DeAndre Ayton. That's for another time. Marcus Smart, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 9 from the field, 3 of 8 from the three-point line, 2 steals as well, right? When we get our starters back, everything will be righted. We got 2 people who will be providing ample firepower off the bench that are otherwise starting right now and doing their thing in LaRavia and Marcus Smart. So shout out to them, man. Jared Vanderbilt. I'm sorry, no, DeAndre Ayton. I almost skipped over him. That's how bad his lineup is. DeAndre Ayton. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 6 from the field. And that was it. I don't even know what to say, right? Let's just read some comments. OG Life. JJ showed his inexperience again tonight. He's too much of a minute rotation guy rather than adjust on the fly. I could not agree more. I thought JJ was doing a better job of understanding the feel of the game, understanding the ebbs and flows of the game, when to take people out, when to keep them in. He's too robotic with it right now. Just a little too robotic with it. I want to see just a little bit more flexibility in who's out there and when they're out there. Especially for guys like Luka and LeBron. Particularly those two. And the timeout. Rondo, all will be fine when we're healthy as a whole, hopefully by playoffs. That's all we need. That's all we need. You add Rui, you add AR-15 to this squad right now, we're contenders. Right? We're contenders for the chip. So just give us a little time. Just give us a little time. AR not even, did we see AR tonight? I don't know if I even saw AR tonight. I saw Rui in street clothes, but I don't remember seeing AR like that. Maybe I'm tripping. Off the bench, Vando. Yo, I said it last game. I've said it all this season. Vando could be Dennis Rodman with the rebounding. Right? He's just doing his thing. 9 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3. But Vando has to be way more controlled. I think sometimes he gets out of control and he can make mistakes, right? If he's under control, he can drive to the rim. He finishes pretty good. He was finishing well at the rim tonight. I just thought the one at the end of the game, he had it. If he was just controlled, he would have came down with the rebound. We could have made a play. It's a whole bunch of what ifs, but that's what we're here to do tonight. Coming from El Angeles, JJ was coaching like Doc Rivers tonight. He was looking over there, and the thing is, he got beef with Doc low key, right? JJ got beef with Doc low key. So it was strange that he made so many blunders tonight. It just was, it was uncharacteristic of second-year JJ. But JJ is maniacal about this, right? He's obsessive about this. So I expect him to recognize these mistakes and not make them again. Jackson Hayes, 24 minutes, matching DeAndre Ayton, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 6 from the field. But he was all hustle, right? All hustle. Shout out to him. Gabe Vincent, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3-point line. Dalton Connect, 4 points, 1 rebound, 2 of 4 from the field, 0 of 2 from the 3. Maxi Kleber, last but not least, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Let's get to these comments before we get to the standings. If you're still here, hit that subscribe button. Come and rock with us. You see the chat is lit, right? You see the chat. We can argue it out. We can scrap it out. But we still locked in big Lake Show vibes, right? We still locked in. Comment from Rondo, JJ, Doc Clippers, bad flashes for JJ. El Angeles, JJ knows all of Doc Rivers' plays, so Doc changed up his plays and threw JJ off in his game plan. OG Life, the Lakers need to be active this trade deadline, need to add more two-way players. I agree. A Dylan Brooks type, because I think Dylan Brooks, I don't know about that. But Dylan Brooks type, I would love Dylan Brooks. I just don't know if Dylan Brooks would want to play here. But Dylan Brooks type, killing it. El Angeles, smash that like button and subscribe. You heard him. Comment from Rondo, we're in this fight together. And you know this. You know this, man. Yo, brothers argue too, right? Family argues too. The community, we can go back and forth. That just shows the strength of the community, right? We ain't just here, we here to talk about things. Comment from Rondo, who you think we could pick up other than Dylan Brooks? I don't think it'll translate to the I I would love to get the boy from Utah out of here, Keontae George. Um, I think there's so many no-name players in the league now on all of these teams. I saw the Atlanta Hawks got a young Savage, a VJ Edgecombe type. I know they'll never give him up, right? But it's one of those types, right? Just one of those types. Young, hungry, athletic scorer. What we thought Nick Smith Jr. had a little inkling of, right? That's all we need. That's all we need. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna have to look into that, Rondo. Who I really think we could get, because they be kind of playing. That Maxey and VJ backcourt is scary, bro. Yo, I already did not like Maxey for how he be doing the Lake Show, right? Boy. Hey, he had Stephen A. and LeBron James about to scrap. That's how bad he did us. Comment from El Angeles at Rondo. I'm hearing DeAndre Hunter is going to be the guy now since what New Orleans said they staying pat. I'm not mad at that, right? Rondo, how realistic is Trey Murphy for us? You know what? Trey Murphy popped in my head. I just didn't say it, right? Because he's splashing the three, but I think that he's their guy right now. But he played well against us. Damn sure played well against us. Yeah. Comment from Rondo. I would love to match up Hunter with our guys depending on who we give up. If we give up some of those others that I named, the Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber. Now, okay, question. If we could get back Max Christie and AD for DeAndre Ayton and a bunch of our others, is that okay? What are we thinking about that? No? Am I just like, is it just too much of a like, would Dallas just never do that? I don't know. I did see Ja Morant is also available, potentially available, but we would probably have to get rid of AR-15. Ja Morant giving up for AR-15 plus Maxi Kleber and whoever else's expiring contract we got? Talk to me. Right? I don't know. I know it's like pipe dreams, but hey, let a brother wish like Martin. You know what I'm saying? Comment from Rondo. Do you really want Christie again? Christie, I like Christie, man. I don't know, man. I'm reaching for straws right now, man. I don't got the answer, bruh. Keep AR trade, Rui and some others for Ja. I just don't think they're going to give him up without trying to take AR. I just don't think they're going. I don't see it. But I think if we gave him AR, they would be very willing to give up Ja. Well, not very willing, but they would be like, okay, there's some value in here, right? There's some value in here. Especially with the way AR's numbers are looking right now. If you say he was scoring like that and he still had to play with Luka Doncic, if it's just his squad and you build around him, possibly. El Angeles, no AD. He is hurt again for a couple of months. I'm good on Anthony Man Down Davis. Anthony Man Down Davis is crazy. Let's get to the schedule. Back-to-back losses. That just was not good. Monday, we got the Kings. Tuesday, we got a back-to-back coming up. Monday, Kings. Tuesday, Hawks. GOAT, I'm going to be honest. They're going to be mad at you if you play this back-to-back. They're going to be upset if you play this back-to-back, GOAT. I'm going to be real with you, right? You got to sit this one out. You got to sit this one out. You got to sit the next two out. Because after that, we got the Hornets on Thursday, but then we got another back-to-back with the Trailblazers on Saturday and the Raptors on Sunday. GOAT, you got to sit both of those out. Just for PR narrative sake, you cannot play in both of those. And I think we can still win both of those. So it's not like you're hurting the squad, right? Just don't do it to us. Just don't set us up for that storyline, right? Now let's get to the standings, right? Right now we're in the 5 spot, 23-13. The 4 spot though is the Timberwolves at 25-13. They're on a 4-game winning streak, so they fought their way back up. The Nuggets at the 3 spot are 25-13 as well, right? So from the 3 spot to the 6 spot, we all got 13 losses. Rondo, John Collins, that's a great name. That's a great name. Semi-bully ball, has the height, can play position, can like guard 2 through 4. I like that. And we wouldn't have to give too much up for Collins, I don't think. But right now, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Lakers, Rockets, we're all rocked in at the 13 losses. So I think we'll be okay. Spurs, 26-11. Thunder, 32-7. Comment from Rondo, athleticism. That's a fact. That boy John Collins is nice. All right. At Crim, what I said. I missed it. Oh, okay. Hold on. I missed it. No. Okay, I got it. El Angeles, they just message retracted. I don't know what's up with YouTube and retracting the messages. Like, we not talking crazy. Crim, read my other comments. No, I got you. I got it. Not at all. New Orleans is staying pat. You got to remember DeAndre Hunter, our original draft pick. Oh. That would be a great pickup. That would be a great get back. Comment from Rondo. We pick Hunter. I didn't remember that. Right? I didn't remember that either, Rondo. I don't. I remember Jalen Hood-Schifino. I remember what's the guy with the long arms that was short? Jalen Horton Tucker. That's not bad. Hunter and Collins. Hey. But here's what we do know. Rob Pelinka is going to go to work, right? THT. Taylor Horton Tucker, right? THT. Oh, El Angeles. Every time AD fall, it's like he's getting shot like Ricky and Boys in the Hood in the alley scene. Nah. Oh, man. I got the soundboard. I'm just not good at talking and doing the soundboard at the same time. But that's one of those where I need that fuck. Like, yo, that boy be going down. But at least he wear the glasses now, right? He wear the glasses every game. So it's like AD got glass for bones. He's ridiculous, right? He is absolutely ridiculous. So I get it. Trading for him is like you're scared every single game. Like, you just don't know. It's just untrustworthy. But I gotta say, you gotta say, Ricky! Yo, El Angeles is on one tonight. Yo, shout out to the chat. OG Life, AD just want to go home and play GTA with his homies. Rondo, he got to wear them glasses forever. I know, man. I don't know what's... Because when he first got injured with the eye injury, we were like, yo, ain't no way he's sitting out as long as he is for the eye. Comment from Rondo, laughing emojis. Yo, y'all are... Shout out to the chat, man. Yo, listen. If you haven't subscribed yet, if you haven't rocked with us, at least jump in the chat, right? Hit that notification bell so you know when we live. Come and talk your talk. Again, you don't have to be a fan. You can be a hater too. You can have your personal favorites. We don't mind. It's never any issue. Talk your talk. Speak your speak. Live your life. This channel is equal opportunity. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody. El Angeles, this time he hurt his hand. Ain't no way. Yeah, he need to buy that insurance policy that some of them like them number one draft picks be having, like $15 million on my arm. Comment from Rondo. Yeah, everything was lower body to the eye, and now his hand. El Angeles. AD needs to wear a full body armor suit under his jersey, straight Kevlar, right? OG life always disabled, always disabled, always down. Oh damn. And AD, you my guy. You my guy. For real. Shout out to the chip. But AD stands for, oh, damn. Comment from Rondo. I saw it. It was barely contact. You're never beating the allegations. You're never beating the allegations, AD. All right. Well, I'm gonna do my homework on who I think the Lakers should get. By next game, I have a couple names in the tuck ready to go on who are some potential options for us. See what's going on here, because we need to add. We need to do something. We need one shakeup before the trade deadline. It's got to happen. Coming from El Angeles at Rondo, I believe he did that because he was in two trade rumors. Hey man, they still gonna trade you, AD. They still gonna trade you, dog. They tired of you. Fans just got a bad taste in their mouth. Pause. This has got like, and then it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. All right, I think that's everything. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the videos, man. We've been rocking out. These over an hour videos, man, it's a vibe. Comment from Rondo. That's Beasley activities. Definitely is. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm telling you, I was pissed after this game. Pissed. Comment from El Angeles. Right, it's no escaping that. Nah, you're gone, B. He's gone and he's never coming back, A. Right? It's over. It's over. So I just think we got to get healthy. To wrap up everything, I just think we need to get healthy, right? AR is a key piece to how we get busy. Rui Hachimura is a key piece to how we get busy. At El Angeles, Krim, I rock with you all day, real talk. You already know El Angeles. We rocking with you, dog. We rocking with you, dog. OG Life, I need the Lakers to win 50 games for me. Cha-ching! Where we at? What was the standings? We 23 and 12. That means we would have to lose 32 games. Oh, you're good, bruh. You're good. You're good. We're not losing another 20 games this season. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. At Rondo, I know you got to go, but Bill got all that money and barely plays. Listen, Bill, whoever Bradley Beal's agent is goated. That's GOAT level agent work. I looked up last year and it was only two people with a no trade clause. LeBron James and Bradley Beal, right? Bradley Beal has so much juice that they had to trade Kevin Durant. Right. That ridiculous. It's just unbelievable. He's making, as they say back in the day, buku bucks. He's making buku bucks. Comment from El Angeles. Bill is his own agent? I need the soundboard up for that. Hey, shout out to him. Correction. That man's a genius. That man is a genius. Shout out to him. Damn. Shout out to Bradley Beal on that one. I ain't know all that. That means he not even paying the cut. He not even paying the 15%. Comment from Note he not demonic. Right. Yo, that's unbelievable. But he is putting these teams in a chokehold. Like, yo, you gonna pay me and I'm gonna do my thing. El Angeles. Bill basically did the same thing. I can't see it. It keeps cutting your messages off. Like Gilbert Arenas. I think that's what it said. Comment from Rondo. Boy got Amazon money and it's printing every day. Right? Every day that check is getting fatter and fatter. Pause. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. All right. Any last chat messages before we get up out of here? This was a bad game. I want y'all to get out, get some vibes in. I'm gonna get some vibes. I don't care what time it is. I'm getting some vibes in tonight. You best believe that I'm about to be in there like, hey, we want some right? Because ain't no way I'm going to sleep off this L. Not like this. Not like this. Right? So, comment. Yeah. You already know. Let's go ahead and get it in. Listen, this is Big Lake Show Vibes. I am your host, Krem Slim, waiting on that next Lakers win, and we ain't got to wait that long. Comment from LN, just your boy better not sit out. OG, like, we'll be all right. Just need to get some guys back and build the chemistry. That's it. When we're healthy, I think we them ones. When we're healthy, I really think we're them ones. We got starters. We got backup players. We got role players that know that know their role and are thriving like starters in that role. All stars in their role. Jake LaRavia is an all-star in his role. Marcus Smart is an all-star in his role. Jackson Hayes is an all-star in his role. We got the top guns of guns in Luka the Don. And we got the Captain America, the leader of men. AR-15, a.k.a. Iron Man, showing out, continuing to elevate his game year after year. And now we just got to figure out what we're going to do with DeAndre Ayton. But that's another time. Hopefully he get back on his mind. Right? DeAndre Ayton, this is a call out to you. Get back energy. 20 and 10 energy. Anything else is just disrespectful. I love y'all. Shout out to the chat. Chat is booming. Amen. Amen. The videos are nothing without the chat, right? I'm just a conduit. I'm just the voice of the people. But the chat, y'all speak for yourselves, man. Listen, I appreciate that didn't make no sense. I'm flustered. It's late. I'm thinking of party vibes now. We're gonna get out of here. Once again, hit that subscribe button and come and rock with your boy. We on our way to 500. Algorithm, show me love. YouTube algorithm, show me love. Last one, where is it at? Where we at? Oh, no, I got you under your boy bet not sit out. I threw that in there. Nah, he going to be back. He going to be back. Now, question, El Angeles, are you going to be mad? Would you rather he sit out these next two back-to-backs, like the second game of the back-to-back, or do you want him to play? What would you feel better on? I got a feeling people will feel better if he didn't play the next couple back-to-backs, right? And it's just like, okay, he's not playing back-to-backs, period, and we can feel better about that. Otherwise, I think we good, right? This is Big Lake Show Vibes. You see the chat is booming. Come and rock with us. Until next time, we out. OG Light, peace out, my guy. Go Lakers. You know the vibes. Let's get it.